54 people killed in overnight airstrikes on southern Gaza City. Multiple airstrikes have hit Gaza's southern city of Khan Yunis overnight, killing more than 50 people in a second consecutive night of heavy bombing. An Associated Press cameraman in Khan Yunis counted 10 airstrikes on the city overnight into Thursday, and saw numerous bodies taken to the morgue in the city's Nasser hospital. Some bodies arrived in pieces, with some body bags containing the remains of multiple people. The hospital's morgue confirmed 54 people had been killed. The dead included a journalist working for Qatari television network Al Arabi TV. The network announced on social media, saying Hassan Samour had been killed along with 11 members of his family in one of the strikes in Khan Yunis. The Israeli military had no immediate comment on the strikes. It was the second night of heavy bombing, after airstrikes Wednesday on northern and southern Gaza killed at least 70 people, including almost 2 dozen children. The strikes come as U.S. President Donald Trump visits the Middle East, visiting Gulf states but not Israel. There had been widespread hope that Trump's regional visit could usher in a ceasefire deal or renewal of humanitarian aid to Gaza. An Israeli blockade of the territory is now in its third month. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed earlier in the week to push ahead with the promised escalation of force in Israel's war in the Gaza Strip to pursue his aim of destroying the Hamas militant group. In comments released by Netanyahu's office Tuesday, the Prime Minister said Israeli forces were days away from entering Gaza with great strength to complete the mission. It means destroying Hamas. International rights group Human Rights Watch said Thursday that Israel's stated plan of seizing Gaza and displacing hundreds of thousands of people inches closer to extermination, and called on the international community to speak out against it. The war began when Hamas-led militants killed 1,200 people in an October 7, 2023 intrusion into southern Israel. Israel's retaliatory offensive has killed nearly 53,000 Palestinians, many of them women and children, according to Gaza's health ministry, which does not say how many were combatants. Almost 3,000 have been killed since Israel broke a ceasefire on March 18, the ministry said. Hamas still holds 58 of the roughly 250 hostages it took during its October 7 attack on Israel, with 23 believed to still be alive, although Israeli authorities have expressed concern for the status of 3 of those. Israel's offensive has obliterated vast swathes of Gaza's urban landscape and displaced 90 of the population, often multiple times. It halted the entry of all aid, including food and medication, into the territory on March 2, and international food security experts have warned that Gaza will likely fall into famine if Israel doesn't lift its blockade and stop its military campaign. Nearly 500,000 Palestinians are facing possible starvation while 1 million others can barely get enough food, according to findings by the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, a leading international authority on the severity of hunger crises. Human Rights Watch said Israel's plan to seize Gaza and remain there, coupled with the systematic destruction of civilian infrastructure and the block on all imports into the territory, were cause for signatories to the Genocide Convention to act to prevent Israel's moves. Swipe left for next video. Israel vehemently denies accusations that it is committing genocide in Gaza. The group also called on Hamas to free the 58 hostages it still holds in Gaza, 23 of whom are believed to be alive. Latest blogs.